Come on, start for me. Okay, folks, I think we are now live. There's a little bit of a pause there. Good evening. Welcome to. There's an alarm going off somewhere. Welcome to tonight's and Tuesday night's Motion is the Lotion. Tuesday's moving night. I hope you're all well. I hope you've been coping well with the increase in better weather. Some people struggle with it, some people manage it quite well, but it can be hard work for some people. So again, like we did last week, we'll get through a good, hopefully 45, maybe 50 minutes. We'll have a warm up. I'm going to mix it up a little bit tonight. We're not going to do a set of backs or a set of knees and hips. I'm going to mix up the exercises. We might repeat a few, and I make no apologies for that. But we will do a 10 and a 10 and see where we're at from there. And hopefully you'll all enjoy it and you'll be able to take part. For those that are joining us for the first time tonight, my name's Andy. I will be delivering this and do every Tuesday evening. And we're on Facebook. I can't see you guys, but obviously you can see me. And if you are joining us live, it would be really nice to know that you're there, so I'm not talking to a screen on my own. So give us a little wave if you want to make a comment. You can do. I'm just having a quick look down now, and as to date, nobody has joined us. Maybe we're all a little bit tired and a bit weary after the heat. Tonight's class is brought to you through Keighley Healthy Living's Wellbeing at Home programme, along with a Rethinking Pain. And again, just some housekeeping for your safety more than anything. Make sure you've got a bit of space so you can stretch your arms out, stretch your legs out, extend your hips. If you haven't, you've got 15 seconds in between each. And don't worry if you're not there and you're not ready to go when I'm ready to go. Don't worry about that. We're not here to crack the whip. If you've got to adjust some furniture, then so be it. But we've got 15 seconds currently, unless I had another 3 on. Give us 18 seconds to move things around and just pan out our time together. Make sure you've got some water. Make sure you've got access to being able to open a window, get to a door if you're feeling a little bit hot and clammy. Sensible shoes, sensible clothing, something that you're not going to be able to slip on, and something sturdy. Okay, so I've got a worktop that I can lean on. I've got the arch on the doorway that I can put my back on and slide up and down, which again, you guys that join me on a regular basis will know what I'm on about. The guys, anybody that's new tonight or anybody that watches this later on, you'll know what I mean when we do it. So we're going to have a quick warm up. Again, I've got a comment. Okay, good to see that you're online. I hope you're well. Thanks for letting me know earlier as well that you were going to be joining us, so I appreciate that. So what we're going to do, we'll have a warm-up. We'll do the warm-up in the chair tonight, okay, rather than stood up. So we'll do everything as seated as we can, and then we'll keep the main performance of our 10 movements on the first set and 10 on the back. We'll be stood up for those. So I'm going to move this chair back in a second and we'll get into our warm-up. So I'm going to take my glasses off so I can see what I'm doing now. So I'm going to move the chair back. Maybe that's not as far back as I wanted to go. Okay, and I'll just drop our screen down a little bit. Okay, these are the things you've got to do when you're working from in and around the home. So we're going to sit and we're just going to tap those feet. Okay, I'm going to try and move into the light. I don't know if you guys can see me there, so apologies for the light behind me. Okay, but you're going to move those feet and get those arms going. Then you're going to push out in front. And again, just nice and easy. Okay, bring those arms back into the sides. You can do this stood up as well if you want, but I've chosen to sit down to do this tonight. Rest the hands. Okay, and slow that to a stop and just do some rotations with your ankle, both clockwise and anti-clockwise. I'm trying to get myself into the light here. In fact, it's really awkward, it's bugging me because I can't see it. I can't see myself there. But rotate those ankles. Okay, and we're going to change to the other foot. And just rotating clockwise and anti-clockwise. Nice and easy, good rotations. Okay, feet back on the floor and we're off again in that mat, in that tapping the toe fashion. Okay, if you want you can go in and out with your feet, a little bit different. Bit of toe tapping, alternate feet. Or you can stick toe. Walking in the chair, pushing out in front. Keep that going, just get nice and easy, very warm evening. Bit of a clammy day for a lot of people. Okay, and we're coming back into the sides. Okay, and we're going to drop those hands, keep those feet. We're going to have to move my chair shortly anyway for the next one. We're going to slow that down. I'm just going to come a little bit more central onto the floor here. Okay, and from this position, arms on the side, I'm just going to slide across, hold the stretch, and gently up we come, and over to the other side. Again, trying to stay as upright as we can. Don't lean over, try and keep that upper body as straight as you can while leaning over. What I mean is no leaning forwards, no leaning backwards. We're going out to the side, over we go. And slowly back up we come, and over. This is our last stretch down this side. And up we come, and stretching over. And back up we come, and back into moving. And tapping those toes, arms going up to shoulder height. Again, focusing on your breathing. Don't forget, get yourself a drink, get some air if you need it. Just keep that little work rate up if we can, but don't worry about if you have to pause and take that little sip of water or get that breath of fresh air, or indeed just stop and have that rest. Okay, arms back into the sides, resting the hands, keeping the feet going. We're going to slow that to a stop. Okay, this time we're going to get the foot out nice and straight, lock the knee. We're going to lean over and stretch the back of the outstretched leg. Hold that position. Okay, then we're going to sit up, stretch the opposite leg. Okay, so lock the knee out, heel on the floor, toe pointing up a little bit. Over you go and stretch the back of that outstretched leg. And then we come. Try not to tuck your head in on this one. Okay, head goes down. Don't have it tucked in like that. Just get your chin up. Keep your airways nice and open. Again, controlling that breathing. Feel that stretch easing off. And we're going to come up. And we're going to go over again. And we're holding that position, just nice and easy. And we're going to come out of that one, got one more stretch on this side to do. Again, just holding that position, be nice and comfy. Feel that stretch easing off from being tight. Okay, to sit yourself up, over we go. And we're holding that position. And we're going to come out of that, pop yourself back into your chair, get those feet going again, and those arms. And I push out in front. I'm going to have to move forward for the next one because I'm going to be rotating my upper body. Okay, so I'm going to need a little bit more space. So I'm probably going to come in a little bit closer to the screen. Okay, arms down by the sides. I'm resting those hands, keeping those feet going. And we're going to slow that to a stop. So I'm just going to bring my chair in, create a bit of space for myself. I know I'm a little bit at an angle here, okay, but I'm going to put my arms across my chest, okay, and I'm going to go, you'll see what I'm doing, you might lose what is my left arm, okay, as I go out, turning and holding, and coming back, and turning and holding to the other side, as long as the back of the chair's not too high, come back in, out we go. And slowly back in we come, out we go again, holding, that stretching easy enough there, final turn, in we come, and out we go. And back in we come, okay, so I move the chair back, okay, you could be getting your feet going, tapping those feet in that chair. Okay, legs going, we're going to be doing flexing the ankle next, but I'll lift my foot up so you can see what we're doing, arms going, and we're pushing out in front. Okay, and we're coming back into arms down by the sides, and we're resting those hands, keeping those feet going. Okay, and this time you're going to flex the ankle. Okay, if you go to the floor, again I'll tip the screen actually so you can see what I'm doing. Heel and toe. Again, good flex up and down. Again, nice and comfortable. Really pulling the toe up, pushing it down, and then changing to the other foot. Okay, we'll keep that going, and then we're just going to go back into marching those feet and those arms. And look at shoulder height, pushing away. Okay, you're going to bring those arms back into the sides. Okay, rest those hands, keep those feet going. And we're going to slow that to a stop. Right, I'm going to come into the screen now. Let's say we're moving in. We're just going to work our neck. Okay, so we're coming. Okay, a little bit better, and it gets that light out the way as well, which we're doing my head in. Okay, so looking straight ahead. Okay, if you want to mirror me, I'm going to look over my shoulder, and I'm going to hold that position. And then I'm going to come back to the centre. I'm going to look up to the ceiling. And back to looking straight ahead. I'm going to go out. If you're mirroring me, to the opposite side. And slowly back into centre. Move your chin going down to your chest. And back to looking straight ahead. Okay, again, mirroring me. And we're coming back into the middle. Going down this time to the chest. Okay, back to looking straight ahead and straight up to the ceiling. And back to looking straight ahead, and again mirroring me out to the side. Okay, back to the centre, looking up to the ceiling. And back to looking straight ahead again, mirroring me. Out to that side. Slowly back into the centre, all the way across to the other side. And back into the centre, dropping your chin down to your chest. And then from that position, good rotation with the head. Round one way, back round the other. Some good shoulder rolls, 3 rolls forward, 3 rolls backwards. Okay, and that is our warm-up finish. It got very warm in here. Okay, so I'm just going to pop the door open, so if you need that little bit of fresh air, grab that bit of fresh air. Okay, I'm just going to have a little peek, see if anybody else has. Oh, we've got 5 comments now. No sound. Okay. I'm really tired. Okay. That's fair enough, Neil and Anne, or whichever one it is. I thought when I seen the sorry I'm a bit late tonight you'd been talking again, to be fair, but and I'm just trying to see who we've got. Let's have a look. Alright, so thanks for your comments, thanks for joining us again. Like I've said before, the onus is, I want to get the screen back on, is on you. You know your bodies. Again, if you've been out for a walk and you're tired, okay, have plenty of rests, like the sessions that we do out in the community. You know, you're not under duress. I'm not gonna crack the whip. We're there to support, and we know that we get tired and sometimes we overdo things. So this is what we're going to do to start with. Okay, we've got a minute on each one. Okay, and we're going to start with squats tonight. We're going to do, when I get it right, some lower back strengthening. Okay, we are going to sit and we are going to stand. We're going to do some upper body strengthening. We're going to stand on one leg. We will repeat some of these, guys. Okay, we're going to do a push up. Okay, we're going to do the leg alphabet. Sorry, I kept that one in for one person and one person only, Nadine. Okay, we've got hip out or hip back. Okay, because I don't think hip back is in this. So you've got the choice to do hip out or hip back. We're going to do some side bends and we're going to finish off as you would expect with my favourite exercise, which is arching that back. Okay, so if we are ready to go, because we're 18 minutes in, we should get cracking. Okay, so I'm going to move the chair out of the way. So if you need to rearrange your furniture or anything, just get it rearranged. You're going to see 2 girls come down very, very shortly. They're going to go whizzing past me because they're going out the patio doors. So, because I couldn't get rid of them before we started the class. Okay, and I think we should be okay there. Just have a quick look. I'm better when I'm stood in. I feel like I've got that glow of God behind my head here. Okay, so we're going to do squats to start with, folks. The clock is ticking, so it's hands on your hips. Okay, I'll move in a little bit.
3,
okay.
2,
and you're going to
1,
lower.
go.
Slowly down and push yourself back up, controlling that movement. Again, go to your comfort zone. So as the knees bend and the body goes over, it's time to come back up. Again, nice and slow, nice and deliberate. We talk about the pacing, okay, and the time spent doing these sort of things rather than rushing through them. Down we go.
Mark.
We're halfway through, and down we go. And back up, and down. Controlling that squat. Okay, we're coming up to 10 seconds to go. Down we go. And up we
3,
go. So that's
2,
our squats out of the
1.
way.
Rest.
Okay, so again from this position, we're in the stood up position, so we're going to be not as up and down as we usually are, but we're in. I'm going to show you from here. I'm going to look through my legs.
3, 2,
Okay, I'm going
1.
over,
Go.
and I'm really trying to get that upper body over as far as I can. Again, don't overdo it. Use the knees, use the hips, and over we go. Over we go again. And back up. Coming up to the halfway mark.
Mark.
And back up we come again. We've got 20 seconds. And back up. Over we go. Again, nice and slow, nice and deliberate. You're breathing in when you feel comfortable.
3,
Okay,
2,
and that
1.
is our lower
Rest.
back strengthening. Okay, we're sitting and standing.
Mark.
We're going to start in the chair. Bring it a little bit further
3,
forward. Hands
2,
across the chest.
1. Go.
Okay, and you're going to get out of the chair slowly. Sit back into the chair. Rest on the back. You might hear some giggles in a minute because the girls are coming down the steps. There they go. Sneaking past. The joys of working when you've got kids about. Down you go. Up we come. Slowly lower it into the chair, back and at rest, and up. Down we go. In with chair and into rest. Up we come. And down. And back into rest. Okay, we've got one more to do. Okay, down we go.
3, 2, 1.
And that's
Rest.
that one completed there, folks. Okay, so we're going to do upper body strength. So this is, we'll just do the elbows up.
Mark.
Okay, we might repeat that and do the triple whammy in the
3,
next session, but we're
2,
going to go over.
1.
Okay,
Go.
pulling the elbows up to the ceiling, nice and tight. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Try and hold that position. If you're struggling, have a rest. Okay, come up out of it. If you feel like it's a bit too much, just stand up. But over you go. Elbows up to the ceiling. Squeeze those shoulder blades in. Got a nice big crack in my shoulder then. Up we come. Keep that working nice and controlled.
Mark.
And down, we've got 30 seconds. We've gone through. And up we come. Again, focus on this breathing. This is a good one. We've got to hold this position if we can do it. We're coming up, we've got 10 seconds to go. Again, focus on
3,
that breathing.
2, 1.
And finishing
Rest.
that exercise there. Okay, we're going to stand on one leg. So again, as we've done in the past, I've got the table, got the units, okay.
3,
Or I can try
2,
and stand on one leg on my
1.
own for 10 seconds. So I'm just focusing on something. If I've got that wobble on, I can grab myself. Also, it might be an idea to look at the clock. I'm changing there and going on to the opposite leg. Okay, you do your time that you want to do, but I'm going to do every 10 seconds. Keep that going. I've got a bit of a wobble on there, so we've got the chair.
Mark.
Okay. And changing again. You see how easy it is to lose that balance.
3,
I
2,
definitely lost it at the
1.
end there. Okay,
Rest.
guys. Okay, we've got push up. Okay, so I'm going to do my push up against the unit here. Okay, so
Mark.
I'm off. Okay, you've got a wall. You could do it against the wall.
3, 2,
Yeah.
1.
Okay.
Go.
You've got that push up. Slowly lowering, pushing away. Again, focusing on that breathing. Again, lowering, driving away. And away we go.
Mark.
Less than 30 to go. Back up. And up we come. Lowering slowly. And back up we come. Pushing away. Okay, focusing on that control.
3,
Okay,
2,
and well done
1.
there, guys.
Rest.
Okay, a leg alphabet.
Mark.
The harder it is, it's harder to do
3,
it when you sat
2,
further
1,
towards the end of
go.
the chair. So it's leg out. I'm going to draw numbers. Okay, I think most of you online tonight have done this. But I'm isolating the leg. Okay, locking it and working the hip, drawing from the hip, not from the ankle. See so many people doing that. Okay, and a big circle on the 10th one.
Mark.
Switch to the opposite leg. Okay, keep that going. Big zero coming up. Quiet one that, because it's
3,
quite a bit of
2,
an endurance on that
1.
if you sit forward.
Rest.
Okay, you've got hip out or hip back. Okay, so again, I'm going to use this chair.
Mark.
Bring this one out. I'm going to do hip out. Okay,
3,
apologies for
2,
getting the best side.
1. Go.
Out to the side and in. And again, keeping that leg from touching the floor just creates more endurance. If you find the endurance a little bit too much, then just bring the foot in, pop the foot on the floor and have a rest. Then go back out. Okay, you get to change. Up to the side and in. And again, if you were doing backs, all you're doing is just moving that hip back and in. 10 seconds to go.
Three, two,
Okay,
one.
resting
Rest.
there, folks. What we got next? We've got side bends. Okay, so I can
Mark.
move in a little bit here. Okay, so we're going
3,
over. Okay,
2,
if you've got troubles,
1.
it's just
Go.
down to the side. But if you're okay shoulder wise, reaching over, holding the position. I'll come to this way, and like I said, we're going over like that. Not reaching. Okay. So again, holding the stretch. Back we come. Holding the stretch. And we're coming up to the halfway mark.
Mark.
There we go again. And back up and over. Up we come. Over we go with 15 to go. And we're up. And over we go.
3,
Up we come.
2, 1. Rest.
Resting there, and always finishing on the fave of mine.
Mark.
Okay, so again, I'll move the chair out of the way.
3,
Okay,
2, 1.
we're
Go.
going to arch that back. And as we come back up, we're going over. And we're coming back into the upright position and arching that back. And back we come. Over we go. And back up. And over.
Mark.
And up we come. Over we go. And up. And over. Up. Over we go. Again, nice and controlled.
3,
Come.
2,
Okay,
One.
guys, well done.
done.
One set of 10 done. Okay, so grab yourself a rest, grab yourself a drink. Okay, because it is tad warm. I think it's the politest word for it. So get yourself a drink. We'll have a couple of minutes rest and then we'll crack on with round 2, and I've put it all together. I'm just going to come in, see if we've had anyone else join us. Okay, let's have a little look. Hello Pauline, how are you? Obviously you've come to join us tonight because it's more exciting than looking out the window of your house, watching everybody go past. I hope you're well, look forward to seeing you on Thursday. I hope Sue's okay. I hope she's progressing reasonably well. I'm sure, like I say, you'll let me know when I see you on Thursday. Okay, so I'm just going to have a little shuffle around with these. Okay, so just amuse yourself. Obviously we will finish on that one, as we always do. But let's just see what we've got. I've got them all the wrong way around anyway. Okay, so if we go that way, we'll go. Okay, where's hip back? Can't find my hip back slide. And we'll do that one and that one. That one. And that one. That one. Okay. Okie dokie, now I think I've got them all in order. Okay, so if we can see what we're doing, we're going to do pelvis rotations. We're going to slide down the wall. We're going to sit down and do some lower back strengthening. We're going to do some rotations. It's a bit better, isn't it? We're going to do hip back. We're going to do sit to stand. You can do either or, do the harder version or the easier version. We're going to do hip out, okay? What I might do with the hip out is give you a float your boat one there. We're going to do side bends. We're going to do lower back strengthening, the moderate one. And again, we're finishing off. So when we get to the hip out, which we've already done. Okay, I'm going to do the arm alphabet. I'm going to do the upper body version for the shoulders of the numbers of the letters. Call it a float your boat exercise. You pick what you'd like to do on that one. Okay, so I don't know why I'm putting them on, because I never put them on when I'm doing my job. I should have put them on to look at the screen. Okay, so we're going to start with pelvis rotations. Move the chair. Okay, the clock is ticking and we have got our hands on our hips. I'm going to step to the left, and a step to the right. Okay, big circles. Again, changing direction randomly. Really extend if you can. Okay. So it's really pushing forward, stretching out to the back. Round you go. Just working that. And keep that going.
Mark.
Okay, we've got 30 seconds and less to do. Just keep that going. If you need a rest, take that rest opportunity. Keep that going. Okay, we're coming up to the last few seconds. Okay, and we're resting there, folks. Okay, we're going to slide down the wall this time. So I'm going to come to the arch on the door, back against it, nice and flat, feet off the wall, down I go, and push myself back. Slowly down, and up we come. Down we go, and pressing back up. And pushing away. And driving that back up, well done.
Mark.
Okay, we're 30 seconds in. With 20 to go. So again, slowly down. Again, don't go too far and get stuck. I've only ever had one person do that in a class. Down we go. And drive that back up. See if we can squeeze one more in with 5 seconds to go. Push that back up.
2,
and take that rest there. Okay, so we're going to do lower back strengthening. So you're going to need a chair. Do a stood up version if you want. We're in the chair.
2, 1, go.
I'm just going to go over. And I'm coming back. Try and run the hands down the side of my legs or my clothing so I stay nice and square. Okay, rather than being all over the place. Okay. And again, I'm controlling those movements.
Mark.
Again, controlling that breathing, controlling those movements with 20 seconds to go. And back up. And over we go.
3, 2, 1, rest.
Okay, what we've got next? We have got a rotation. So, again, you're going to need a bit of space. Okay, I'm coming a little bit closer because I've got space here. Okay, so it's hands across.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, you're going round. Little hold. And round. Back in. And round. Back around we come. And in we come again, guys. Well done. we come,
mark,
round we go. And back in we come. And in with 15 seconds to go. Again, lightly stretch. Back in. And back in, and I think we'll bring that to a rest there as the clock
1,
ticks itself down. Okay, you've got a hip back. Okay, so again, giving you the better side of me.
mark,
Okay,
3, 2, 1, go.
just going back and in. Again, trying to keep the foot off the floor. I don't know whether you can see me there. If we go a bit further back. Okay, back, toe to heel. Creates a bit more endurance in that hip. Again, focusing on that breathing.
Mark,
Coming up to the halfway mark, swapping over. Again, thinking about that endurance. You can put that foot on the floor with 10 seconds to go.
Three, two,
Okay,
1,
resting there,
rest.
guys. Okay, sit to stand, easy or hard, which one do you want to do? Chair in here.
mark,
Okay, I'm going to do the hard
3,
version.
2,
So
1,
from a standing
go.
position, down I go, touch, back up, down I go, touch and back up, down we go, and up we come. And back we come.
mark,
Okay, 30 seconds left or less now. Controlling. And up. There we go. Focusing on the controlled movement. And back up. See if we can squeeze a little
3,
squat in.
2, 1,
That's
rest.
well done. Okay, what we've got, hip out. Okay, so on the hip out, this is your
Mark.
floaty boat. Okay, I'm going to come in
3,
a little bit
2,
closer
1, go.
and I'm going to draw the numbers. You might get through this a bit quicker than the leg alphabet and the arm alphabet. Into a 9. What we got on the clock? Oh, not bad.
Mark,
Okay, and I'm back to that side. Again, focusing on the movements. Into that 9.
3, 2,
Whip a circle round.
rest.
Okay, that worked out quite well, that. So whatever you did on the floaty boat, we've got side bends now. We did these in
Mark.
the first round again. If we struggle with the shoulders, as I know some people do, we're just
3,
going side to side.
2,
Other
1,
than that,
go.
over you go. And hold it. And again, if I turn to the side, over I go. And up. Over. Back down. And over. Up we come. And over. down.
Mark.
And up we come. Over we go. And over. Again, just nice and easy at your pace. Again, if it's slower than me, great. Okay, don't want to be quicker than me though. Okay. Last one.
3, 2, 1.
We've got 2 to
Rest.
do, guys. Okay. Lower back strengthening. You can do this sat down. We've done it already, or you can do the stood up version.
Mark.
Okay, so I'm in this position. Let's tip the screen a bit.
3, 2, 1.
Jump back into
Go.
position. Over I go. And back up. Looking through the legs. Over we go. And up we come. Over we go again. And back up. Over we go.
Mark.
So we're halfway through. Again, nice and slow, nice and methodical. No racing away. Back up we come. Over we go. And up. Okay, you have got.
3, 2.
There you go.
One.
That's what you've got
Rest.
left. 3, 2, 1. 1 to do. Leaning backwards.
Mark.
So
3,
on your hips.
2, 1.
Arch
Go.
that back. And come forward. Over we go. And back to standing up and arching. And back we come. Over we go. And we're back up. And we're arching. And back
Mark.
we come. 30 seconds to go, folks. Up we come. And over. Good work. If you're keeping up with it, it's really good on a hot, sticky knee. Okay, and
3, 2,
finish off over
1.
there.
Done.
Okay, guys, brilliant. Well done. Let's have a little look. How are we all? Put my glasses on. Oh. Well done tonight, guys. Again, it's a bit warmer than we think. I know it's cooled down a little bit, but how was that tonight? Why have you no sound? Well, you won't be able to hear me, Nadine, will you, if you've no sound? Can you lip read? Well done tonight. Okay, like I said, it is a bit of a hot and sticky one. As much as the sun disappeared this afternoon and it professed to be cooler and looked like it was going to rain, it's still quite warm. So well done. If you've been to 2 sessions today, which I know a few of you on here have, so good work, and well done for realising that you couldn't get through everything because you've done an exercise class and been for a walk and decided to join in on the online class. So again, well done for your endeavours, and well done for realising that you weren't going to do much, and I hope you haven't, Anne. Okay, or Neil, or both of you, if you both went for a walk. Right, folks, I will let you get on with your evening. Next week, you'll get a recorded one, I think, next week, or you can watch one of my colleagues, either Mary or Alison's recorded sessions if you want to do so. Okay, but I think the majority of us next week are having a break. Okay, so spring bank holidays, the schools are off. We tend to get time off for slightly good behaviour with a bit of luck. So if I don't see any of you by the end of the week, and I know I will see some of you Friday and Thursday, I I was going to say tomorrow, but I'm missing the 2 classes tomorrow because I've got something else booked in my diary. So the classes I see on a Thursday and a Friday, I will see you guys. Okay, so looking forward to that. Other than that, we will see June. Okay, in time rolling on. So listen, enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you for joining me, and look after yourselves, and I will see you all soon. Take care now. Bye bye.